13 most bizarre hybrids. Number 13. The Beast of GEVAUDAN. This creature was believed responsible for over 60 animal attacks in 18th century France, and some sources place the number closer to 100. Conflicting eyewitness accounts of the creature's appearance makes it sound like an unholy mashup of a hyena, a wolf, bear, about the size of a horse with a panther-like tail, and had claws and/or hooves. Cryptozoologists have considered the animal might have been some sort of wolf-dog hybrid, or some sort of deformed mutant bear, or, who knows, maybe all of the above. The beast was the subject of the 2001 film Brotherhood of the Wolf, in which the creature was revealed to be a lion, used as part of an elaborate hoax. But what say you? Number 12. The TAPIR-IAURA. Said to remind eyewitnesses of a cross between a tapir and a jaguar, this animal supposedly inhabits large areas of the Amazon basin, stretching from Venezuela's Orinoco River to the Madeira River in Brazil. Said to be a large mammal, about the size of a cow, most sightings agree it has sharp, predatory teeth and reddish-gold fur that is water-repellent. While its face is more evocative of a jaguar, its body and behavior is more reminiscent of a tapir, with donkey-shaped legs, cow-shaped ears, and a tendency to swim or stand in water. And here's a fun fact. Locals believe it has the power to steal people's souls. Think it could be some sort of unknown species of big cat or tapir, or an actual jaguar-tapir hybrid, or something else entirely. Number 11. Werewolves. One of the best-known examples of animal-human hybrids, lycanthropes usually gain their affliction by being bitten or scratched by a werewolf or by having a curse placed upon them. In some cases, they can shapeshift into an actual wolf or transform into a type of human-wolf hybrid, like we often see in those Wolfman movies. Legends about the werewolf are thought to have originated sometime in the Middle Ages. Number 10. Yowies. Most commonly described as Australia's answer to Bigfoot, this hairy, bipedal creature is said to stand up to 12 feet tall and possess long, tusk-like canines. Roaming about the outback, many people think the yowie might be a link between humans and ape. The creature has its roots in Aboriginal mythology, and the earliest yowie sighting was said to have taken place around 1795. Number 9. MacFarlane's bear. An enormous bear with pale tan fur was shot and killed by Inuit hunters in the Canadian Northwest Territories in 1864. They then turned over the skin and skull to naturalist Roderick MacFarlane. Researchers at the Smithsonian examined the remains and concluded it was a new species of bear. There's speculation that the animal may in fact have been a grizzly-polar bear hybrid, with only the one specimen and unconfirmed sighting since. It's thought that this mysterious animal may have gone extinct. Number 8. Hybrid bears. While MacFarlane's bear may or may not have been a grizzly-polar bear hybrid, the creatures do exist. Once just a theory, these unions are known to occur from time to time, though it seems to be happening more frequently these days, with climate change cited as a major reason why. As the environment warms, grizzlies in Alaska and Canada are known to move north, where they encounter polar bears along the coastline and then interbreed. The hybrid bears are often called Grolar Bears or Pizzlies. Number 7. Koola-Kamba. Rumored to be a hybrid species of gorilla and chimpanzee living in Africa, reports of this creature date back to the 19th century. They're said to be more bipedal than chimps, with a flatter face and larger skull. There hasn't been a documented sighting of the animal or any real proof of its existence in modern times, so it's unknown if this might actually be a gorilla-chimp hybrid, a chimpanzee subspecies, or a mutant of some sort. A picture of what was termed an unusual ape, quote-unquote, was taken in 1996 by Peter Jenkins and Liza Gadsby at Yaounde Zoo in Cameroon. It featured an animal that purportedly had features similar to both gorillas and chimps. Number 6. Deer women, also known as deer ladies. They're found in Native American mythology and tend to pop up most often in the southwestern U.S. They can appear as a beautiful young woman or a deer. or they can go the centaur route with the lower body of a white-tailed deer and the upper body of a female human. In the human form, it's claimed they stand just off the trail attempting to lure men over and then proceed to stomp the guys to death with their hooves. Oh dear. Number 5. SHEEPSQUATCH. What an awesome name. Reported primarily in the southwestern region of West Virginia, it's said to be bipedal, but some sightings claim it gets about on all fours. Described as being the size of a bear, the creature is completely covered in white wool-like fur, lending it another nickname, the White Thing. Its mashup of features include long blade-like choppers, a set of horns similar to a goat's, paw-shaped hands not unlike a raccoon's, and a long hairless tail similar to an opossum's. Encounters with this beast have most recently been reported in 2015 when it chased off some campers in the Appalachian forest. Those eyewitnesses claim the creature stood 9 feet tall. Number 4. OZARK HOWLER. This one makes its home in secluded areas of Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Missouri. Its name comes from its blood-curdling howl, which is said to sound like a combination of a wolf's cry and elk's bugle. Described as being covered in shaggy black hair, the creature has a thick bear-like body, stocky legs, and according to some accounts, even has horns. It's speculated the howler might be an unrecognized species of big cat or some type of hybrid between a mountain lion and another animal. While some skeptics claim it's all a hoax, a howler sighting was reported in Arkansas in 2016. Number 3. The lizard man of Scape-Ore County. Said to resemble a hybrid of a human and lizard, this creature allegedly stands 7 feet tall, has lizard-like skin, black hair, seen in swamplands around South Carolina and in sewers of towns near the swamp. The creature is reportedly strong enough to tear into a car. In fact, since first being reported in 1988, the lizard man seems to have a proclivity of sorts for mauling automobiles. Number 2. PONGO. Ever hear about this creature? It was said to live in the African jungles and resembled some sort of human-monkey hybrid. Folklore about the beast included it having a taste for human flesh, and it would raid villages in order to cannibalize the populace. Females could supposedly shapeshift into beautiful women, luring men and mating with them to produce human-looking offspring that were cannibalistic and violent. There was a lot of skepticism about this creature's existence until it was proven to exist in 1847, and it didn't capture, eat, or reproduce with humans at all. Today, you know the PONGO as the gorilla. Number 1. The human-animal baby pet. Ever wonder what a human baby and a Pekingese dog might look like if the genes were spliced together? No, can't say we really blame you, but the result supposedly would look like the creature in this picture, although one might argue it looks more like a baby Yeetai than a human-canine hybrid. This is actually the sculpture work of an artist named Lingzhu Meng, who studied at the Royal College of Art in London. This is Ms. Meng's vision as to what such hybrids might look like should cross-pollinating our DNA with that of animals ever be legalized. As you can see from the pictures, such a creature would morph from appearing like a naked pig to an old man with a long flowing mustache and beard. If they really existed, would you want to own one of these human-canine hybrids? And would you feed it formula or kibbles and bits?